Hey guys, we're back. I know it's been a while since we posted a video, but if you didn't know, we recently moved to Colorado Springs from Louisville, Kentucky. And so it's been about 6 months and we're still kind of getting settled in. And so this is kind of like our big trip that we are taking finally. So we're here in Gunnison, Colorado for the Growler. And we have finally arrived and found a good free camping site. So we're gonna go check out the course for a little bit and come back and get some food. Here are the first 6 miles of single track in the Growler this year. This year's race is counterclockwise. I don't know what that means because this is our first year doing it, but the first 6 miles are really fun. Totally different than Colorado Springs. Colorado Springs is full of just long climbs and long descents, while this is like short and punchy climbs with a lot of flow. There's also a bunch of little rock features too, so it's a very exciting course. Gunnison itself is really high up, so this course is super exposed, meaning lots of sunshine and no coverage, which we shortly learned during the race, as it kind of sucked the energy out of you being pounded by the sun all day. Totally different from out east when you have a lot of coverage from the forestry. The first night at Hartman Rocks was awesome. It wasn't very crowded, so we were able to take our dogs out that evening for a little run on the gravel roads and single track. It was so sweet.
Go on. Go on, Clyde. Go, go. Go on.
So we just finished our pre-ride. It's Friday night, and oh my gosh, the trails are so much fun. I'm really excited for this course. There's just twisty turns, but there's a lot of rock things to go over. You'll see the footage, but we're pretty stoked about it. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna watch some of the race, ride some more, and we'll see. It's time for some dinner. So, got the solar panel working, and we're gonna be eating some spinach artichoke ravioli with a side of banana. And you cannot beat this view. It rained and snowed all week. I mean, you can't ask for a better weekend weather.
There you go.
Well, it's Saturday now, and the half growler's happening, and we're just hopping around, checking out different parts of the course. We heard that there were a couple sections that may cause a butt pucker or two, so we're working our way over there right now to see what it's all about.
We finally made it to the section that everyone was telling us to scoop out. It's called Rattlesnake Trail, and oh man, does it have some giant rock features. So it was really awesome to be able to see those areas before the race, so we can kind of pick and choose lines beforehand. Good morning. So it is 5:30. We woke up about 4:45 and we drove to the start, where we are slowly getting ready. It's 30 degrees out. I think the high today is 60 something, but yeah, so we're not in a rush to kind of get our clothes on and get out there. But we're still pretty excited to get this race going.
What are you doing?
How was that cold toilet seat?
It was freezing, but there was no line. I still have to put new brake pads on my bike.
Oh my god. I can't wait until the last minute.
1 hour before start.
So sorry guys that we didn't get any footage of the actual race. Just before the race started, I ended up breaking our Garmin/GoPro mount that we normally use. So super bummer, but I'll give you a little recap of what happened. First off, let's talk about the course. The course consists of 2 loops around Hartman rocks for a total of about 65 miles. It's a pretty rocky course as it loops around Hartman rocks and hits some of the more fun trails out there. Rattlesnake is one of the most technical ones. It's got several features that you'll definitely want to try out before come race day. There's not a whole lot of elevation on this course. It's maybe 120 feet per mile, so whatever that works out to over the 65 miles. There's no one particular climb that really stands out. It's just a lot of up and down. There are a lot of technical features where pre-riding the course would definitely be of value to those who are trying to race it. You definitely don't want these features coming up for the first time at race speed. I would say most of the tough stuff to ride is on Rattlesnake, which is towards the end of the lap. One of them is called the what is it called? It's called the Notch, and it's just a really steep, really narrow descent with rocks on either side, kind of like walls. I'll put a photo up here. And it's just really steep going down, and it's hard to slow down before the turn at the bottom. So definitely pre-ride that. And then another section was Skull Pass, and this year we ended up going up it. And to my knowledge, I don't think anybody rode the whole thing. But then again, I didn't really talk to many people after the race. I know I had to hike it on both laps. Oh man, it was brutal. It was tough to transition from pedaling motion to hiking motion. It hurts. But that's pretty much what you need to know about the course. How did the race go? Well, it was a neutral rollout. Maybe a little bit too neutral. The field was still pretty packed together when we entered the first climb in Hartman Rocks, and so it was a little bit of a traffic jam. I was pacing myself, and I was doing maybe 320 watts up the first climb, and the top 5 guys just disappeared over the top of it. At the time, I thought they were in the half growler, so I just, I tried to chase them, but not too hard, didn't want to blow up. After the fact, I learned they were actually in my race. Anyways, I ended up just riding my own race, I ended up losing a lot of time over the rocks and the turns and all the technical features, and I spent basically all of the road sections and all the climbs just trying to reel people back in. Nothing really stands out too much about my performance. It was just a lot of cat and mouse as I was reeling people in and then losing them again. Ended up crossing the line in 9th place, which I'm pretty happy with not being such a technical rider. Tips for you guys or for anyone else trying to or looking forward to doing this next year, I would say ride higher volume tires. I think they would help to glide over some of the bumpy sections and the rocks a little easier, and I don't think you'll lose that much in speed and rolling resistance. So definitely a higher volume tire. Also in the start, when you hit the first climb in Hartman Rocks, do not go all out. You have to pace yourself on that climb. It's steep, it's long, and so many people, I saw them just blowing up before they even hit the top of it. So pace yourself accordingly. Number 3, definitely save time in your day after the race so that you can go and hang out at the race venue. So when I crossed the line, they gave me a metal mug with $10 in it and pointed me towards the beer tent. So there was also music and food trucks, so definitely save time in your day to hang out. I think most of the racers did spend a bit of time at the finish line when it was all done. So overall, it was a really good event, and I recommend it to anyone looking for a challenge. I know that I will definitely be back next year after working on my rock riding and technical skills, and be seeking redemption next year. So, all right, well, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more of our adventures.